All right, good evening, good evening. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the music that was playing as we get ready to start this webinar. I see we got a packed webinar. If someone can message me, because they said they couldn't hear me on while I was talking, while the music was playing. If someone can message me and let me know that you can hear me now, that would be fantastic as we get ready to start this webinar right now. Yes, we can. Yes, it's not the first time I've heard that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So everybody can hear me. Everybody can see me. So welcome. I'm David T. Rosen, founder of Co-op Everything, Co-op Business, CoopINC, Co-op 22, Co-op 50/50, and your co-op ecosystem. And this is the first webinar I've done or I'm about to do in quite some time. Might only be the second one I'm doing this year. I can tell you that's about to change as we get closer and closer to the pre-launch of these businesses. And some of you might be wondering right now, well, what do you mean pre-launch? We've been using the systems now for months. We've been receiving an income now for months. We've been building our teams for months, and we're really happy with the way things are going on. Fact of the matter is that yes, you have. But at the same time, I've been building these systems out and getting them ready for prime time, which is pretty much where we are right now. This is, if you read the message that I sent out, this is, as we stand here today, the most excited I have ever been in my entire business life, because what we're about to unleash to the world. It is a very, very exciting time. I remember back in 1987 when I first discovered the home-based business arena. I thought, wow, at that time I was an entrepreneur. I thought, wow, this is going to give me an opportunity to have my friends stay at home all day so that they can do what I do, which is whatever I wanted every single day. But I quickly discovered that, network marketing is not what it was cut out to be. And I vowed at that particular time that I would create a system that 100% of the people could use. We're there right now. 100% of the people can use the systems that I put together. And, I generally like to, just talk and whatever comes out. This time, however, because I think it's important, because we have so many new people with us right now. So many new people have joined us even in the last 2 weeks that I want to give everybody an opportunity to understand who I am, where we've come from, where we are, and where we're going. So I put together some rudimentary slides. They aren't anything special, but it is going to give me an opportunity to use it as a guide and make sure that I touch on the bases that I want to touch on. I should be able to go through these slides, because not a lot of them. I should be able to go through them in 15 or 20 minutes. After I've done that, you guys should have a really good understanding of, who we are and a great understanding of where we're going and why you're here with us, and why you can trust myself, and why you can trust in the systems that I built over the last 23 years. So let me share my screens. It's good to see the chat is working. I don't know if everybody can see the chats, but I see people are putting chats in there. So thank you for sharing that with us. I see there's a couple of people that are using their Q&As. We are going to have a Q&A, as I mentioned, once I finish these slides. So if you do have a question, write it down. You'll be able to submit it into the Q&A, and I'm going to do my best to answer all the questions that you guys might have right now, because as we get closer and closer to the pre-launch, I want to make sure that everyone understands why they want to do the things that I'm going to suggest you do. And one other thing, just before I show the slides, I know I didn't put it on the slides, is that...
No offense, but if you still think stocks, real estate, or crypto are the best passive income investments in today's economy, I'm sorry, but you've got it wrong. There's a little known trend attracting millions of dollars a day right now called Audible uploads. Audible, owned by...
In some of the emails that I sent out, I mentioned that we would go into pre-launch on the 31st of March. We're not going to do that on the 31st of March, and it's because I didn't realize it, but it's Easter weekend. It's Good Friday is the 31st of March, and which is surprising to me because my birthday's in April, and usually Easter falls after my birthday. So this year it's on the 31st of March, so we're going to push it back. I don't have an exact date yet, but I'll come up with an exact date, but it'll be within the first 5 to 10 days going into April that we will get into the pre-launch mode. I've been building, well, not me, but my team, my marketing team, they've been building some really great stuff, guys. I want to share it with you. I want to show you the things that they built, the websites that they built, the videos that they built to help make it so that when we get into pre-launch, a lamppost will be able to make money with the systems that I've set up. Because if I put a sign on a lamppost and says, if you want more money than you have right now, go to this website. When that person gets to the website, everything should be automated from that point forward. We want you to direct and let us do the connecting, meaning that when a person gets to the website, there'll be videos on there that'll do all the explaining for us. There'll be Q&A on there that'll do all of the explaining for us. There'll be FAQs. The FAQs won't be up there within the next 5 to 10 days, but they will be. But these videos should be enough to help a person understand by simply going to the website what we're all about. And we want that to happen. Even myself, I don't want to get into a point where I'm explaining things over and over and over again, just the same way you don't want to be explaining things over and over and over again. We want the websites to do it. And the primary reason we want the websites to do it is this. Number one, you want to enjoy your life and simply direct people to the site and earn a great living so that you can enjoy your best life. The second reason that we want to do it is we want to make sure that people are getting all of the correct and proper information so that no one's confused. Because right now there are a number of people out there that are marketing our services and they're not doing it in a way that is best, that best represents what we are doing, especially what we're getting ready to do moving forward. So we want to make sure that when you invite someone to our co-op ecosystem, to our co-op businesses, that the information that they're getting is accurate, correct, the numbers are accurate and correct, and that people aren't confused as to what we are, what we're all about, and the direction that we're going. So with that being said, let me share these slides. I'm going to go through this. I've already welcomed you to the co-op webinar. There are a few things that I really want you to understand is, you know, when you get into business with somebody, you want to know who you're getting into business with. Folks, I've got a very storied past. And as you can see on the screen there, I am a disruptor, and I've disrupted the world on multiple occasions. And we're getting ready to disrupt it in the biggest way possible when we launch these systems. So in 1985, I created the loyalty card, and almost every person that's on this webinar has used or has a loyalty card in their pocket right now. I created that in 1985. Everybody around the world uses it. Every retail-facing, consumer-facing business has loyalty cards. In 2002, it accounted for, of the $82 trillion, and I did say trillion, of the $82 trillion that people spent in retail environments in 2022, $52 trillion of that amount had a loyalty card attached to it. So that creation, the loyalty card creation, completely revolutionized the relationship between the consumer and the retailer creating a bond. $52 trillion. In 1995, I created the world's first online shopping mall. How many billions and billions and billions of dollars are being spent online today? Now, things have evolved tremendously since I created the world's first online shopping mall, but nonetheless, I was way ahead of my time in 1995 when I created the Wow Mall. The loyalty card that I created was called the Wow Card. It was spectacular. You'll start to see that because over the years, I created all these things, but I didn't really want to take credit for it. Over the next few months, you'll start to see online who the true creator of these things are. And to give you an example, 99.9% of you that are on with us right now have no idea who created the internet. But there was a gentleman who created the internet. He did so 30 years ago. He's finally now just getting some of that recognition for creating the internet. In 2001, I created probably my most disruptive service.
So the secret to becoming a millionaire is right under everyone's nose. Now, when you figure it out
today, which was crowdfunding. The entire world now uses crowdfunding. When I created crowdfunding in 2001, I was homeless. So it was a homeless person that created crowdfunding. I created it because I needed a solution for myself. But I didn't simply want a solution for myself. I wanted a solution that everybody could use. And today, as you know, crowdfunding is used by every man, woman, and child on the planet. Businesses, charities, politicians. As a matter of fact, Barack Obama became elected president because he used crowdfunding for his first and second campaign. The entire world uses crowdfunding right now. When I created crowdfunding in 2001, I said to my lawyers at the time, I might have been broke, I might have been homeless, but I wasn't hopeless, and I still had a lot of connections. I said to my lawyers at the time, I said, in 10 to 15 years, crowdfunding, this that we are creating right now, which at the time I called it a peer-to-peer exchange system, I said, this what we're creating right now will change the way everybody acquires money in 10 to 15 years. They were actually rolling on the floor laughing. And here we are 23 years later, and crowdfunding has, in fact, changed the world the way everybody acquires money. I'm not done yet. The best is yet to come. Online, I've been creating successful businesses since 2001 when I created that world's first online crowdfunding system. Since 2001, my first system that I created is still online today. So if you're trying to wonder, is this something that is only going to be here for a week or a month or 2 months? Folks, the first system I created, it got a rebranding, but the first system I created is still online, still making money for people today. These systems that you are joining, that you are going to hear about, when we are dust in 50, 60, 70 years from now, our children and our grandchildren will be living off of the businesses that we are doing right now. These are legacy businesses that I have created. They aren't here for a short time. They are here for a lifetime. And to give you an example, in 1868, Watkins, the Watkins company, it's RJ, I think it's RJ Watkins, might not be RJ, but it's Watkins, created the world's first MLM in 1868. That company is still supplying products around the world today. As a matter of fact, I went to a spa the other day where I usually go and get things done. And in the washroom, there was a Watkins product.
I used one simple webinar presentation to produce $2 million in the past 12 months. And it was 100% automated.
So there are companies out there that have stood the test of time. They may not be creating millionaires for people, but they have stood the test of time. These businesses will be the same. And so far, my systems have helped people in almost 180 countries. Members have received well over $1 billion. My systems have helped people receive, pocket, and do with what they want well over $1 billion. During those 23 years, I have never missed a payday. There are very few companies that can say they've been in business uninterrupted for 23 years. There are even less companies that can say they have never missed a payday. So if you're wondering who you're in business with, it's this guy who's been doing business successfully for 23 years online, and it will continue well into the future. And to tell you, when the pandemic hit, I was about to launch one of the companies we're dealing with right now. I was in the Philippines. I was dealing with the governments there and many of the major corporations. And we were going to launch in the Philippines on April 6, 2020. We all know what happened in March. The pandemic hit. And when the pandemic hit, I came back home and I partied like a rock star for the first 7 months because there wasn't a lot to do. And then also during that period of time, I started planning. And I took that planning seriously around October 2022, and I created a 5-year plan. We are in that 5-year plan right now, and we are getting ready to successfully launch 2 of those businesses that I have planned for you over the course of the next 5 years. Now in 2024, these companies that we are going to talk about are going to have a bigger impact on the planet than cryptocurrency. I didn't say it was going to be bigger than cryptocurrency. I said it's going to have a bigger impact on the planet than cryptocurrency, because you have to have money to buy cryptocurrency. I am going to help you put money in your pockets so that you can live debt-free, stress-free, and financially free and afford all of the things that you want to afford. Our purpose, my purpose for you when I created that 5-year plan was to create a peer-to-peer, check it out, a peer-to-peer universal income replacement system. Income replacement system. Now, why would I want to do that? Well, you see, back as far as 2006, I was creating ideas and concepts because I knew we were going to be where we are right now, that machines would be taking over our jobs.
And you need this done by when?
Was this approved by management?
An entire landing page?
I didn't predict AI, so with AI, virtually every job that is out there right now is at risk. And if you tried to get a job in the last year, you know that you are not getting a secure job. Our parents, when they got a job and they knew that if they chose to, they could have that job for a lifetime and perhaps retire with enough money in their pocket that they could, live comfortably in their retirement years. Those days are gone. You need a new plan A, and you need an income replacement system. You hear it right now. All of the governments are talking about a universal basic income. It's because there will be no jobs. And if there are no jobs, how are we going to feed ourselves? So the government has come up with this plan called a universal basic income plan. It's not going to allow you to live your life the way you choose, but I can tell you that the universal income replacement system will allow you to use these systems to live your life better than you have ever lived before. And our mission, it is a grandiose mission. It is a mission that nobody would think about doing except me, because the U.S. government tried, they failed. The Chinese government tried, they failed. The World Economic Forum tried, they failed. But we will succeed. We will end global poverty by the end of this decade. And what it takes is thoughtful process and systems that actually work for everybody. You're going to find that we have the systems that work for everybody. Why am I doing what I'm doing? You see, As I said, in 1987, when I discovered network marketing, I thought it was a godsend. I thought it was the greatest thing ever created. But as you all know that are with us right now, they have failed you over and over and over again. I have created systems that will replace those failed MLM systems. It's called the cooperative income systems. Cooperative because we are going to work together. I'm going to help you. You're going to help me. You're going to help your friends. Your friends are going to help you. We're in this to win it together. Income. We don't want to be network marketers. We don't want to be multi-level marketers. We want to earn an income. Cooperate together, earn an income together. And there's only one way.
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you gotta know.
That you can have a great system and great success. And that is having a great system. So we're going to cooperate together. We're going to create an income together. And I can tell you, from my lips to your ears, there is no better system anywhere on the planet. And I can also tell you that everyone who is listening right here, right now, if you can find a more rewarding system, an easier system to understand, a system that can take you from where you are to where you want to be, that is better than the systems we are going to talk about today, I will give you $10,000. The only thing I ask of you, you bet me $1 to my $10,000. It won't happen because there is not a better system anywhere in the known universe than what I'm going to show you. Actually, I'm not going to show you the systems today, but the systems that you have joined. There is no better system. And right now, and you can see from my videos that I've been doing for decades, we have entered the cooperative age. I've been talking about the cooperative age since 2006. Right now, we have entered that cooperative age because right now, machines have taken a vast swath, hundreds and hundreds of millions of our jobs. AI is about to take billions of our jobs. We cannot rely on the government anymore. We cannot rely on big business, but we can rely on each other. We are now entering the cooperative age. And what is the cooperative age? The cooperative age allows us to work together. We create interdependence. It means that I'm counting on you. You're counting on me. And as I count on you and you count on me, we gain independence, right? We all deserve to have that independence. You will never get it working a job. There is nowhere in North America that you can work a job and pay for a one-bedroom apartment. There is nowhere in North America that you can work a job and pay for a one-bedroom apartment on minimum wage. Imagine working 40 hours a week and still not being able to cover your rent. What about food? What about necessities? What about clothing? What about water? What about a roof over your head? Independence leads to interdependence. Here are facts. Folks, listen to this closely because these are the most important words you're going to hear on this call. The cooperative income systems, my cooperative income systems, work for 100% of the people. 100% of the time that completes 3 simple doable steps. I need to say that again. Our systems work for 100% of the people, 100% of the time who complete 3 simple doable steps. And now I'm going to tell you something else. You see, I back my words with my money. If you join our systems, doesn't matter whether it's Co-op B, Co-op 28, Co-op 22 or Co-op Inc. You join my systems. You complete the 3 steps within your first 28 days. If you don't make more money than you put out, I will pay you and I will take that position back from you, giving you 100% of your money. you have my guarantee that if you complete the 3 steps, you will make money. Folks, there's no system on the planet that guarantees that. This guy does, because I have been doing this. I have been building these systems. I've been building these systems just for me to make money. I've been building these systems so that you can create the life that you desire. Our systems, you gotta love this. You see, our systems allow you to get started for $1 a day. And as a matter of fact, the Co-op 22, you can get started for 79 cents a day. You can get started in our systems for $1 a day, $28 or $22. And because they are subscription-based, and you pay that subscription every 28 days, you complete those 3 steps and your teammates do the same, your income is going to continue to go up higher and higher and higher and higher, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And here's something else that I want you to understand. You see, we've all tried systems. I haven't, because I've been creating my own, but most of you have tried systems over the last year, the last several years.
Building a portfolio website? Here are 5 reasons you should use Elementor Pro, the portfolio widget, to display.
And those systems that you've been trying, they have failed you. This system will not fail you. And here's why. One of the primary reasons. See, all those other companies said, we'll pay you in 90 days. We'll pay you in 30 days. We'll pay you whenever. You see, you make money today, you can take it out tomorrow. You make money tomorrow, you can take it out the next day. So you always have access to 100% of your money. See, I also built my own bank. It's not really a bank. I built my own digital wallet, which allows you to pay in and allows me to pay you out. So you can get access to your money the same day. Or within 24 hours, you can get access to your money. Your commissions, your royalties land in your dashboard within 1/10 of a second. We now load your Co-op wallet every night in a batch load, the same way Visa does, the same way that Coinbase does, the same way all these companies do. They do it in batches. We load your wallet in a batch between 12 a.m. and 2 a.m. Eastern time. So every day you will see your funds in your wallet. At that point, as soon as they're in your wallet, you can make a withdrawal. We also do the withdrawals in batches. We do it once a day between 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. You will see those funds that you decided to withdraw will end up in your third-party wallet. Now, why do you want to use these systems? And why do you want to complete these 3 steps? You see, I made this guarantee in 28 days because I want you to quickly start earning an income. I want you to quickly start being able to pay your monthly expenses. I want you to quickly be able to get out of debt. And I want you to quickly start enjoying your full measure of happiness because you deserve it. Think about it. Do you really want to work 2 or 3 jobs and work 40 to 60 to 70 to 80 hours a week? You see, that's what they did in the 20s. We don't want to go back there. We have everything that we could possibly want at our fingertips right now. We can be anywhere in the world very, very quickly. We can find out anything we want to find out about the world in seconds. But most of you don't have the opportunity to enjoy it. You use these systems, you will have the opportunity to enjoy your life the way you want to. Now, many of you are in one or the other or both of these systems. And I got a few messages earlier today, and they said, David, are you only going to talk about co-op business? David, are you only going to talk about co-op? Well, the fact of the matter is I can't just talk about co-op business or co-op Inc. or co-op 22 on this particular call because many of you have been wondering what is going on. So I have to let you know what's going on with all of the systems. I can also tell you that we will be doing webinars. And when we do our webinars, we will be doing a co-op business webinar. It won't have anything to do with CoopINC or Co-op 22. And when we do Co-op 22, we will be doing a Co-op 22 webinar. It won't have anything to do with co-op business. But for now, you need to understand what these businesses are. Now, co-op business is a cooperative business system. It is the world's first cooperative business system. It has a plethora of awesome services, products, tools that you receive for that $28. We got our co-op NFT. Your co-op NFT provides you with global business ownership. Once again, it is a first of a kind. Your co-op NFT is a store of value. And as your business continues to go up in value, so too does that NFT. We've also got co-op bits. Co-op bits is our native token. You get co-op bits when you join us in co-op business. Co-op bits is the same or will be the same as ETH. Ethereum, in that ecosystem that they have, which is a fantastic ecosystem, they have ETH. That is their native token. That's a token that supports their entire ecosystem. Co-op bits is our answer to the native token. We also have the Entrepreneurial Business Academy, which is fantastic. And you are going to continue to get more and more lessons every single month. Right now, there are 2 awesome lessons back there. You've got the crypto literacy course, and you've got the financial literacy course.
No offense, but if you still think stocks, real estate, or crypto are the best passive income investment,
they are great courses. You will learn a lot, and you're going to get a whole bunch more. And there's all kinds of other stuff that you get with co-op business, all for $1 a day. That $1 a day that you are spending, the value you get is thousands of times more valuable than what you're spending. Imagine getting all that for $1 a day. Now, conversely, CoopINC and Co-op 22 are the world's first cooperative crowdfunding systems. The world's first cooperative crowdfunding systems. They don't have any products because it is crowdfunding. Those systems will cater to a different crowd. Those systems will cater to charities, research and development companies, students that are looking to pay off their student loans, people that are just looking to get ahead financially without having to deal with products and services. Most people will probably choose co-op business because it is fantastic. As you see, Co-op B, CoopINC, Co-op 22. Oh, look at that. I got that on there twice. These systems, I've already talked about that. So the systems, because some people, you're not entirely aware of what the systems are. So Co-op B, Co-op Business, is a 3x10 cooperative. It costs $28. You pay that $28 every 28 days. It is $1 a day. I can tell you that if you complete the 3 steps and you have your teammates complete the 3 steps, it will amount to a multi-million-dollar annual income. No ifs, ands, or buts. We got Co-op 22. Co-op 22 is a 3x6. And by the way, folks, these matrices are nothing like you have ever seen in your life. My 2x2 that I created in 2001, no one's been able to duplicate it. They've come close, but no one's been able to duplicate it. I can tell you with these matrices, the 3x6 and the 3x10, no one's going to be able to duplicate these things. Is there other 3x6s out there? Are there other? Yes, but they aren't like this. You know, there's cars out there. There's Volkswagens, and then there's Rolls Royces. This is a step above a Rolls Royce. These things are awesome. Now, Co-op, and they both have the Mobius loop. So check this out, right? So in your 3x10, you've got 88,572 income centers. In those 88,572 income centers, when you'll receive a royalty every 28 days from all those active positions that are in your cooperative. when it fills, another one will start. And when another one starts, you now receive your income from the first one, and you receive your income from the second one. And the people that are in your first one, when their cooperatives complete, they're going to follow you. They're going to follow you. It means that you're going to start making even way more money without having to do any more work. Now, it's going to take a minute for your 3x10 to get filled, but it will fill, and I'll show you how you can do it in 30 days in a few moments. Co-op 22 is a 3x6. It has 1,092 positions, 1,092 income centers. That one's going to fill like this. And every time it fills, this one's over here, you keep earning money from it. You start a new one. Now you're earning money from that one, and you're earning money from this one. It, too, uses Ammonius loop technology. It, too, has a following system. So the people that are over here are going to follow you over here. You don't have to do more work, but you're going to get more money. And this can happen. Like, imagine a 3x6. You can fill one of those in a week. If you did it once a month, you would be receiving money in your first year, 13 cooperatives, because 28 days goes into 364 13 times. So if you cycle 13 times, you now got 13 times the income with the same people. And when these 3x10s fill, those people are going to follow you. This is an income like you have never, ever seen before. It is going to revolutionize how we all earn an income, basically from this day forward. And it is exciting. And to give you an example, folks, I believe that I am being conservative when I say we're going to have 100 million members this year. Watch and see. Our income systems, all of them, they all pay out 100%. And it pays out 100% in three ways. 50% is in that cooperative, the 3x6 cooperative or the 3x10 cooperative. And check it out, man.
So the secret to becoming a millionaire is right under everyone's nose. Now, when you figure it,
you see, every time someone joins, they are helping up to 10 other causes. Every time somebody renews, they are helping up to 10 other causes. So you see, when I talk about cooperative, it's not just words to make it sound good. It is a fact. When it happens, when somebody renews, when somebody joins as new, when somebody goes to a new system, up to 10 different causes are being helped. 25% goes to the person that does the inviting. So if you invite 3 people or 300 people, you're going to get 25%. And that 25% and everything that you see here, it's not like, well, let's fool you and pay you a lot in the beginning, and then in month 2, 3, 4, we'll reduce that. It is the same amount in the next 28 days, and the same amount in the next 28 days. And here's what I can tell you, is that as you build your team, you'll receive money up to 13 times a year from all the active people in your cooperative. So let me ask you something. Would receiving an income from 88,572 people every 28 days help you to live debt-free, help you to live stress-free, and help you to live financially free? It's a rhetorical question because the answer is yes. And we also have 25%, which is paid out in bonuses. And folks, I can tell you that the bonuses far exceed the cooperative. The bonuses, Cindy, I can see, you don't have to keep raising your hand, thank you. The bonuses far exceed that primary, because think about it. In the primary, those are the people that you invite. You get 25%. But that 25%, if you only invite 3 friends, that's 25% from 3 friends. Whereas your bonuses, you can receive bonuses from tens of thousands of people throughout your cooperative. tens of thousands of people throughout your cooperative. How do you get those bonuses? You register. As a matter of fact, I think it's going to come up here. Your income is earned in the cooperative. So let me show you the cooperative. It's really cool. On your first level, you got 3 people. Means that you got 3 income centers. You're going to receive from those 3 income centers. On level 2, you got 9 more. So you receive from those 3 plus 9, you're now going to receive from 12 income centers, 39 income centers, 120 income centers, 363 income centers, 1,092 income centers. So this is how many income centers there are in your 3x6 in Co-op 22. When it gets there, another one starts all over again. And these same people follow you, creating more income for you. Now think about this as well. These same people that are in your, whether you're in Co-op business, whether you're in Co-op 22, whether you're in Co-op Inc., it's the same people that can follow you from one business to the next. Many of you that are online right now, you have been in business with me for a long time, some of you for 2 decades. And you are amazed because when you log into your dashboard, you see your teammates that you invited 2 decades ago. When all of my systems talk to one another, so as you grow, as you build, your teammates are growing and building with you. And should you take a hiatus, a vacation from my systems, and you realize these systems are the greatest systems ever, you log back in, your history is there. Your team is there. You're ready to pick up where you left off. So let me keep going. So this is after 6 generations. After 7, you got 3279. After 8, you got 9840. Now, folks, check it out, right? Because here's something that you really need to understand, because some people, they want everything to happen yesterday. You see, we're at the 8th level here. Only 9,800 people are in your cooperative. Only 9,800 people are in your cooperative. 90% of your cooperative is in levels.
I used one simple webinar presentation to produce $2 million in the past 12 months, and it was 100%
levels 9 and 8. And 99% of your income is earned on levels 9 and 10. So when you see your cooperative growing and you see you are on the 5th level and maybe you're only at $2,000, $3,000, don't get discouraged, because it is at the end where most of your income is derived. So be patient, understand, keep teaching, keep ensuring that your teams are doing what they're supposed to do. Now, check it out. On level 9, an additional 19,683 people can join your business. Now think about this for a second. Do you know 19,683 people that can join you in business? The answer is probably no. Some of you, the answer is yes. But here's the thing. Don't think about there's 19,683 people there. Understand that for those 19,000 people, it is their day one. Are they thinking about 19,000 people? Are they thinking that there's 19,000 people parallel to them? No, they're thinking it's their day one and they want to invite their 3 teammates. So they do. And when those 19,683 people invite their 3 teammates, you now receive, just in that time frame, you receive a royalty from 59,049 people. Just on level 10, you receive a royalty from 59,049 people. That is where your money is earned. Then you're receiving a royalty from 88,572 people. Once again, I got to go back because I said that I'm going to show you how you can get this thing completed in 30 days. And I got to tell you something else, all right? So in co-op business, it's $1 a day. It's $28. We have a pay it forward method that we use, and I meant to put it in here. I didn't, but you'll get it. We have a pay it forward method. That pay it forward method says buy 3 co-op tokens, whether it's 3 co-op 28 tokens for co-op business, whether it's 3 co-op 22 tokens, whether it's 3 co-op 28 tokens for CoopINC, whether it's 3 co-op 280 tokens for co-op business. When you buy 3 to start off your business, we use a pay it forward. The system automatically, you don't have to do it, automatically pays it forward to your new person on your behalf. So that means the person's getting 4 tokens instead of 3. It means they have 3 tokens that they can pay it forward to. And I can tell you folks that using a pay it forward method will help to supersize your business, your income, your cooperative way faster than trying to find 3 people to join you in business. Pay it forward, right? Now, when you pay it forward in co-op business, we are giving you your co-op NFT. That's an extra $10. Not when you pay it forward. When you join co-op business and you buy 3 co-op 28 tokens, you get your NFT for free. All right. So 3 tokens cost you $84. You're getting 1 for free. That's a savings of $28. Now it's only costing you $56 to get your business going. You get that co-op NFT for free. That's another $10 savings. Now it's only costing you $44 to get your business going. And when you pay it forward to 3 people, you make $35. So folks, it's only costing $11 out of pocket to get your business going when you buy those 3 co-op 28 tokens, because you get a free one. You get the NFT and you make $35. Not only that, check this out. I said you can get your cooperative filled in 30 days. In your first 3 days, you invite 3 friends. In their 3 days, they invite their 3 friends. They invite their 3 friends. Folks, in 30 days, you can be right here receiving a royalty from 88,572 people or more, because you might have cycled, or more every 28 days. Your life can be changed in a month. Let me ask you, do you want your life to change? Do you want your life to be better? Do you want your life to be your own?
Realtors, this will change your lead generation forever. With the click of one button in ChatGPT, this will...
Do you want to work in an interdependent system so that you can gain independence? The answer is yes. That's what these systems do. And here, folks, check it out, right? You see, you don't have to wait for 30 days to find out whether the system works. You invite 3 friends. They invite a few friends and so on. You've got money. You can withdraw that money. So you get to find out whether the system works very, very quickly. You don't have to wait. We have some numbers. I'm not going to go through the numbers right now. We have some numbers. Many of you have seen those numbers. Those millions are true. Because not only do we give you that make money guarantee, you see, we want you to have this business experience with utmost confidence. So if you've been burned before, stung before, you got involved with a business that didn't live up to what it said it was going to do, you can also join this business for free and use Co-op Build. I got some videos that I'm going to show you. You can use Co-op Build. Find out if this system actually is for you. See, you can use, when you join us, you're doing so risk-free. So folks, you've got every reason to want to join us. Now, this here, see, when you invite 3, your business is free because it costs you $35. To renew, it's $28. Is $35 more than $28? Yes. So your business is free if you do it in your first 28 days. The qualifications is 3 who have 3. It's 3 who have 3, right? Again, a dog can do this. As a matter of fact, I got a really great promotion that we're going to start doing. We're going to, dogs, they wear these coats these days. I don't get it, but they wear coats and they got these little booties on, right? So dogs, we're going to put your link on your dog. So when you're walking down the street and someone bends down to pet your dog, they're going to see your link. If you want more money than you have right now, go to this website. So your dog's going to become not only your best friend, but your best salesperson. Now, when you join this business, and many of you that are online with us right now, you have seen it happen. You have received an income before you had a chance to do anything. That's called spillover. And it actually works in our co-op systems. It's been working for 23 years. It's not a myth. Lots of people say that there's spillover, and then you wait and you don't see anything. It's not a myth. It happens here with regularity. It happens. However, in saying that, don't get into this business because you want to get spillover, because you won't get rich. You won't get wealthy. But we will reward you on your first 2 generations, your first 2 income generations. You can receive on your first 2 income generations while you're trying to figure stuff out. There's no guarantee it's going to happen, but it can. When you've invited 1, you can receive on your 3rd level. When you invite 2, you can receive on your 4th. When you have invited 3, you can receive on your 5th level. And when you have 3 who have 3, you can receive the maximum on everything that happens in your business. You see, we do this because we want to encourage you to do this because it's in your best interest. And we've kept the bar very, very low. You don't have to do this every month. Do it once and make sure your team stays active, and you can sit on a beach for the next 93 years collecting an income. What else have I got here? All right, so that's it. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen.